Welcome back to AS E DEY HOT. The house still dey comot plenty fire because Ezugwu Chukwudi, Nkubi, and Oga Gbola Oba sit down chin for inside studio. And we dey discuss the Rivers State Election Tribunal judgment, where they come out come talk say Oga Wike say the chair when he sit down on top na illegal sit down. And say make they conduct elections in 90 days. We come dey check say okay, the way the whole system don dey now. Say whether case dey or case no dey, and which way we go move forward. Oga Gbola Oba, before we go that break, you been talk about the fact say the issue why Rivers State dey different from Lagos and also Akwa Ibom and other places.
For Rivers, for me, this is my personal opinion, which is pro-APC's position. Rivers no dey substantially different from Akwa Ibom. Now the panel of judges for Akwa Ibom, now them no get, for me, now them no get the courage of character to do what the facts portrayed in their judgment talk. You must remember, say, the reason why we move from parliamentary system of government to presidential system of government was because of when the 50 wise men in 1975-1976 will be the father of the presidential constitution where we still they use now. The reason why they recommended presidential system of government be say, at the level of the executive, say the president for national and the governor for state, the person will go get will go assume the office of the leader of the country, either as president or governor, must get electoral legitimacy through a principle where then they call, say, the principle of the spread. That is why you must remember that 2 out of 3 times previously, where General Muhammadu Buhari then contested elections, he was winning 11, 12 million votes. But because he no get electoral spread into 2/3 majority of the states of the federation, he no fit become president. True. Even if he get more votes than the people who contest against that time.
The spread must show.
The spread must show into 2/3 majority of the states of the federation. At the level of the governor, the principle of the spread say, out of 2/3 number of the local government areas in the state, the person where go be governor must get minimum of 25% votes. In the case of Akwa Ibom now, the panel of judges don't invalidate, they don't say the votes for 18 out of 31 local governments na yoke. Abi? No be so Rivers people they talk.
Yes.
Na yoke. And if it be yoke, Abi? If it be yoke,
They go do that one.
come on 18 for
Oga Gbola Oba,
for 31.
make you no be say whether with the make we carry.
So they're supposed now. Hello, guy. Hold up.
But Oga Gbola Oba, make I ask you this question. Oga Gbola Oba, make I bring in this question. We'll come out from this. We don't see tribunal over time. And we don't say this one now, tribunal don't come in, and then from tribunal they go stretch the matter, enter court cases and all that. So you notice it they appropriate for our system to at least provide the ground where we say, if election finish, any case where they want forward, or they want people will get issues, say this election no go the way they want, opposition, make them settle them on time. Before they go say they won't bring in anybody into government. Because this thing, they distract leadership.
Shake me.
So
one of the recommendations of the Waste Committee, you see the thing where they talk now. Before you think say I won't push you to ghetto. But now you take your leg, waka commot now from a Koyi of your reasoning to Ajegule. Make we sit down for Ajegule now, make we talk pancake. One of the major recommendations of the Waste Committee apart from the fact that, say, make president, they appoint INEC chairman and INEC commissioners, say, make the NJC, make we commot am from the executive arm, where go be the likely beneficiary of an election, where that body where that body go supervise or do. One of the recommendations again be say make funding come direct from the consolidated fund so that not be the executive will give money. Indeed, one of the recommendations of the Ways Committee be say before people assume, before they swear you in as either governor or president, the petition, if there is any, on your victory must have been settled before you enter into government, either as governor or president. Because they discover, say, as in the case of Wike now, once you don't become governor and you lose, you go appeal. And when you appeal, one of the things where then they argue for always, we say status quo ante. He go still sit down as governor. Now, when he lose even for Supreme Court, he go. When he lose or even for appeal court, he go Supreme Court.
And if he lose for Supreme Court,
would they look at a period where no feel less, not less than 6 months. That 6 months, now still they sign check. Some people say they know they sign check, but now still they sign the thing where go bring out check.
Yes. Exactly.
Now still get the advantage. Why me? Where we say I protest successfully. Me, why I they look for money to pay my lawyers. Now still get the advantage of state resources.
Exactly.
Let me do 1,500. Make you know the difference between boy and cowboy. Yeah, it go better for you. Now they do it. Now, it is not fair. That is why somebody like me, they challenge people like you, journalists, for respectable polities and jurisdictions where me don't live before. Now, journalists, they set agenda. The president of Nigeria was almost stampeded to appointing the present chairman of INEC because Falana go court. Falana used the instrumentation of the law to wake up the president where they sleep. Where forget say if you know constitute, if commissioners no reach 4 and above out of 17 for this thing, they don't go form quorum, and any election where they go do in less than 30 days in Kogi and in Bayelsa
State, yeah.
go there invalid. But you know what? Whether that seeming delay, whether not stratagem, you see my mouth? We must now, all of us, we love Nigeria past our party, and I'm talking as a supporter of, we must now say, Mr. President, do the right thing. All these reforms, this major reforms.
You must implement them.
Put them for law, submit to National Assembly.
Oga Gbola Oba, now may I pick one from there? You be
I will take Oga Obiora before you pick him. Oga Obiora, they call us all the way from Yola. Oga Obiora, good morning, sir, and welcome to AS E DEY HOT.
Yeah, good morning, Chukwudi. Good morning.
Good morning, Oga Obiora.
Our normal guest, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Obiora.
Yeah, the other day I was trying to call you as Silver Ben. Sometimes I like as you are standing. You are not like Nkubi that always HTC. Sometimes you'll be neutral, and that is the spirit. You know what I'm saying is that if you look what is happening in this era now, my afraid is that if this particular APC drive it come back to the time that if you are in the ruling party, if you win primaries, you have won the election. It will not be good for us. And I believe that if they continue like this, next election will be very, very hard. We will see many troubles in next election because everybody knows that if I lose, if I'm not in power, they will intimidate me, they will useless me, and therefore everybody will try to claim to be in power. And that would be not good. So if election that Ambode win and tribunal uphold the election and the same issue, Rivers State was cancelled, you see that people will become violent by nature and thinking. It's not good. Since you people, you and Nkubi, his APC supporters in this program, as far as this program is concerned, try and let other people know that violence is not everything. Let you some time look something and forget about it. So this country will move forward. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Oga Obiora, thank you very, very much for that contribution.
Yes. So Oga Gbola Oba, quickly, make I pick am up from where you say. You will talk something, say, so Oga Muhammadu Buhari will be president. Say him be one of, before he even become president, him be one of the people who will say that will waste panel issue. Say at least with the body language there enough to say yes, make them push, make them approve, and so we go fit get credible election. We go fit
my own ideological leader, Ashaj Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he spoke on him.
But then right about now,
Muhammad, we like mentor to people like us. He spoke on the way.
Right about now, where we say Oga Muhammadu Buhari and this same set of people where they talk about don't take over power, and we know they see any sign say they go approve this thing. Don't you think it is the right of some people, organization, to say, okay, Oga Muhammadu Buhari, move this, make sure say you put this thing in place.
Oga Gbola Oba, you will get time to answer that question well. Make we take Oga Chigozie all the way from Enugu. Oga Chigozie, good morning and welcome to AS E DEY HOT.
Good morning.
Good morning, Oga Chigozie.
By the greet.
About.
Waiting at the talk. This thing where they happen for Nigeria, you may be APC today. But this thing where our judges they do, they good though. As I they see more from my own view. Because this thing, we feel they happy today, but if this thing continue tomorrow, we feel cry. And this thing, for all the whole Nigeria, we see videos will come from north, where small children vote. Nobody nullify election. If we get the one where come out from news and newspaper at that time, where electoral officer agree saying collect money, up to today the election still hold. So you come to Rivers State. Everybody can remember that time when they threw election. I made to come for polling units. Say make APC member no vote. Say sheet paper no day. Ballot paper no day. So I made to get the power to talk that, like you now, I ask you, if you go polling unit, not be to accredit first. When it comes to polling unit to vote, if you don't see ballot paper, not be that time where you go complain. But I made to tell them, made them no vote. And they arrest a next chairman for that state several times. He said election hold. But still go ahead and cancel the election. And another thing will happen for that court. They say no be the judge will handle the case start. They come out and come put another person. So make everybody the watch waiting they happen for Nigeria. And people they say if Wike win and make him win again. I know trust say they go do the election fair and fair. You see what happen for Zakari, commot, put am. If not good luck, if I don't commot am, because everybody know how to, once Nigeria pressurize him, he go do the thing. You see how he commot the census man where he bring as Nigeria south. But now, as they do, I don't believe say if they do the thing, he go win. Now the thing why I want contribute.
Oga Chigozie, thank you very, very much for that contribution. And Oga Gbola Oba, you don't see say in the express in fear and in worry, because from the way when things they be, it go be like say maybe now the agenda when we say the government when they reign now decide say they won't set, now they go set. We will take this call all the way from Sokoto because Sokoto far. Then we'll give you time to answer Nkubi questions. Oga Obasi, welcome to AS E DEY HOT.
Good morning.
We greet you, Oga Obasi.
Good morning, Chukwudi and Nkubi.
Good morning, sir. Oga Obasi, we hear you.
Oga Gbola Oba, I greet you.
About and tremble, my brother.
If Chukwudi and Nkubi, no one give you award for this forum. Now they give you award now. You are the best guest speaker where we get here. In fact, I want to remove the SI way there from our bus now, make it become Oba. Welcome. Oga Bola, I want to ask you, how do you see this Buhari regime and the credibility, anti-corruption? Just how do you analyze it personally? That in Rivers State, you see what happened there, and this man has been removed. We know that APC is working tooth and nail to get Rivers State, just to get 2 states within Southeast and South-South. But he's adamant of what is happening in Imo State. He keep quiet over all the mago-mago what they do for Imo State. How do you look at it? How do you look at the INEC chairman where they appoint now with the close brother? This is the first time I'm seeing sitting president picking somebody from the same place with him to be INEC chairman. And you know very obviously now that he's going to go for second tenure. Definitely Buhari must ask for second tenure, while he has already prepared ground for who will just mark good for him. So what do you say about this regime? Corruption gets many faces, so it's not only when you carry bribe.
If they send the girl to you.
Very, very much.
They get many faces, so...
Yeah. Oga, so don't get your questions. Thank you.
Comment. I want him to say something.
Thank you very much. Oga Gbola Oba, you don't hear Obasi. The questions we don't
even before Oga Obasi call, for in our sister program we had do before, and this one, I don't for the first time in Nigeria's electoral history, now this is not the first time where a sitting president could choose the chief electoral officer from his own region of the country.
That one.
In fact, up until 19, even up until 1999, it was a strategy of the people where they government to always go to the south and pick somebody. Abi, if you look at our electoral history, you see say most people will don't be chairman of electoral commission.
From the south.
Now from the south and then they come out. But this is not the first time where we get a sitting president from the north, where we pick
somebody
chief
from
electoral umpire from the north.
But in the qualifier.
I'm not saying no they qualify.
Make we just.
But you see, Caesar talk something about his wife. Caesar say, then ask Caesar, then say...
Oga Gbola Oba, no vex. Make we no lose Oga Kunle call. Oga Kunle, good morning. All the way from Kaduna. Good morning, Oga Kunle. Oga Kunle, you there? Blast say we don't lose that call.
So Caesar said something about his wife. He said, Caesar's wife, he must be seen to be above board. Even if this man no do mago, somebody like Oga, we call him from Sokoto.
Oga Obasi.
Sure, you go say no, he heard no correct.
No, he heard correct.
And he form opinion out of it. You see, the immediate past acting chair, out of other 17, other people don't go home.
True.
What's in there special about this woman?
She's a big book.
Okay,
Maybe that she hold the key.
those people know Sabi. I don't forget.
Oga Gbola Oba, you don't talk, but make we leave am for there. Quick one, we go rush, go break. When we go this break, come back, we'll continue to discuss this matter. I like the way when we say we take them easy. Now because you won't come, because I plan to hit Nkubi where we're today.
You go hit you back.
Over this rivers issue.
Nkubi self no.
As we dey look the suit.
Nkubi no being better. If you punch, you go punch. I see the thing where they do self. Nah.
Now still Wazobia TV, the senior brother for the television station when inside Obodo the world. And this na the Ogbonge politics discussion show. As E Dey Hot, Nkubi, Ezugwu Chukwudi and Oga Gbola Oba dey inside studio. And we dey discuss the Rivers State Election Tribunal judgment. Plenty people don't come and come and say, yes, this one a victory for people when we say they go follow the right process rather than enter streets, begin a fight. They go follow all the channels to see say they seek justice. Other people come and say, the way when they look this case, it be like say monkey hand they inside. Because the person, when they beat the band, they inside bush, they beat say, now like this, he won't make them dance the dance. And now so they go. But we they break them down so that everybody inside Obodo Naija go understand.
Oga Gbola Oba, because our last caller, Oga Obasi rather said something. He said something about, okay, whether Oga Oba, he talks something, say, he just like say then they target some states. And then if we can't look at him, he might mention say, no be say this thing, election malpractices not take place for other states for not. Say there were cases of election malpractices where we see small pikin. they do this, they involved in election. But you can't bring them down to these affected states where Jobla said and they target according to him. Say, okay, shouldn't because of say now because of the resources where then get. That is why then the government in place just don't deliberately collect that state by force.
See, where I sit down here, I no go fully agree with that reasoning. I not say the reasoning no dey reasonable.
Okay.
But the reason where I no go fully agree with that reasoning be say, I talk about earlier on before. I say I don't ask myself one question. The time where the election they happen, which party, which of the two main parties, PDP or APC, get the advantage to use the instruments of coercion, like police, like DSS, like soldier. And you know the mistake where people will get power advantage, they always make be say, they know they do documentation well, as people will believe say they don't get power. My brother, the day where you get dispute with your wife, now you go know say, even one day when you turn your eye like this,
she calculate am.
It dey recorded. Even one day when you say, no, baby,
It dey recorded.
It dey recorded. Because anybody wey dey the position of weakness for life, the only thing wey dem always believe say, Ebu, get Ebu, Ebu.
Our people wey dey for house, una dey understand the way when we dey take break am down. We dey try our best to make am way when we say everybody for Nigeria, Mama Sikira, Mama Patience, Oga Chigozie, Oga Chukwudi go just sit down, dey watch, and dey learn from all the things wey dey drop. E dey very, very important make we emphasize say, as we take talk from the start, say we sit down here, dey discuss this whole process. Na because of say people no carry instruments, begin fight themselves. They talk say, I know they happy with the way when this thing happen, they can't go court. But it is very, very important make we point
before
out
they go
say,
court, you know, say for some elections, they go ridicule some people out commot court. Say, he who assert, the lawyer go say he who assert must prove. If you say somebody do wago, weigh the documentation.
to show say the person do mago. Very, very true. And like you don't talk.
You know, when I get Nkubi
to
nod head for me, and they happy well.
But na because of say they affect am. He know say now me and you they talk through on top of this show. Now why he
as we they talk through during that time election, where you they chase.
No be say I no talk through, but you know say the way when the place where the thing they come from. But as the true way me and you they talk now, you see say he come down, he no gree talk. The waste report, Nkubi, the waste report. We must start to, that change when we talk
why
about.
Why that waste report now not approved and during our own time?
But we know we never.
The process is still on. Just hold on.
Which
end program I beg.
You say process is still on.
I will still there. We still got Mohammed Boy. Make we still see.
Make we still see.
Things might still walk around. I mean. Oga Gbola Oba, no get faith say Oga Mohammed Boy.
Oh, faith now, faith.
It don't do you.
So we go begin the fast for this case.
It don't do you.
Our people went there for house. We thank una for say una dey support us in the hot. We see say the discussion today carry plenty fire, and our phone lines been dey ring well. But all the calls, we thank everybody wey in the call enter, and those wey still dey on top of the line say dem dey try. Make una continue to dey support us because this na program wey belong to all of us. Oga Gbola Oba, we thank you. Say every time when we call you, you go answer. Come educate us. Come give us plenty information. When we say
power.
We dey use the movies our country.
I'm not sure.
Tell them Baba.
Yes, tomorrow we go bring another bunge matter from me. Will be Nkubi. And none of Chukwudi. Na bye bye.
We go see discuss this matter tomorrow.
Any so you could bring her from any angle. I'm waiting.
Because my thing are there inside this arrangement.
If you know, just enjoy the video they want to just watch, make una sharply subscribe to our channel. Not darling.